Welcome back, and today we've got another video all about Blooket, and today we're going into a bit more detail about how to create your own, what they're called sets, basically your own quiz, your own game on Blooket for the children to do to practice their retrieval, to practice things like their spellings, their times tables, just general number facts, the things they need to know, the things that they can't really have a shortcut to, they can't just skip over, they just need to know how to do it and practice it again and again. And sometimes those things can get really repetitive, but Blooket makes them really fun, really engaging, really active, and they get so involved, so into it. So today we're going into creating our own quizzes. Now, if you don't know what Blooket is, you've never heard it before, you're much like me, you're much like I was 2 weeks ago. But in the last 2 weeks, it's completely changed the way I teach in the classroom with retrieval. So do go back, I'll try and link up there the video that I did just explaining what it is, how it works, and then have a look at that, see what it is, see if you like it, and if you do, then come back to this video and watch how to make your own quiz. So today we are here on the home page for my sets on the dashboard, and we're going to go up to the top with a little pencil and we're going to go to create. So we're going to create our own quiz. Now you can make these as individual or as plain as you like. Obviously the better they are, the more interesting they are, the better, I think. So we're going to make a pop quiz. Now I'm just going to call this one Mr. W's pop quiz, just because that's a fun name. I think it's not particularly interesting. I could change it to maths quiz, I could change it to grammar quiz, whatever I want to quiz them about. And then I'm going to put a description: this quiz will test your knowledge of, and then we got to think of an area of maths to have a go at. So let's say we've been doing some addition. Now this could be for any year group, so I'm going to pop in addition. I'm going to make sure I spell it right. There we go. This quiz will test your knowledge of addition. Now if I was to make this a bit more precise, I'd put in something more, but I'm just going to show you guys how to make it. I'm not going to really worry too much about the content. So I'm going to go to the image gallery and I'm just going to search for math, because they've got loads of pictures on there that you can use. And let's have a look. Let's go with this one. That's pretty mathsy, lots of math questions. We like that. Now, I always set my quizzes when I make them like this to public. That's because there's no personal details on there. There's no names on there. They're just math questions. And I've used so many quizzes that other teachers have made and other people on Blooket have made that I want to kind of give my bit back as well. So I put all these public so other people can use them too. And I go down to manual. Now you can import from Quizlet, which I have not really used, and they've got a spreadsheet that you can click on if you want to copy the spreadsheet template and download that and then put the questions up like that. You can do that too, but I always do it manually just because I prefer doing it that way. Make sure that I can make it as good as I can. So we've clicked on create your quiz, and now we've got different places to import questions from. So again, you can do them from Quizlet. I've not done that. You can import a spreadsheet, which brings in from the spreadsheet you've created. You can go to the question bank and you can go have a look and search for maths questions. So I could search for addition, and I could go to the addition facts, and I can say, oh, actually, I like that question, I like that question. So I think all these, 8 plus 1 is 9, 1 plus 0, that one is 1, and then 3 plus 4 is 7. I like those ones, so I'm going to put those questions in. And straight away, you can very quickly just make your own quiz by using other people's questions if they match what you want. If I think they're a bit too easy, I could put in hard addition and see if anyone's made a hard addition questions. So I could say, there you go, you get the answer. What is the question? That's always a bit of an interesting one. We go to this quiz. That's not a very hard one. Some 3-digit number addition. There you go. So we can put a few of these in. I can see that one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a bit of a tricky answer. You can see some trickier questions. So I can go through and pop in what we have. Now you can filter your settings up here. So if you put in has cover image, you get rid of some of the easier ones that people just haven't really bothered by. And again, if you put in like 25 minimum questions, and these are all quizzes that people have spent a lot of time creating. So generally they're going to be a bit better. They'll be a bit harder to do. So there you go. You can get questions from there. However, you might say, actually, you know what? I don't like any of those questions. So I'm going to leave all these in there, but you might not be able to find any that match your quiz. You might not like the way you look, so you can just go to add question and do it yourself. So when you bring up add question, you can pop in and you can put in here the question text. So I might say my question is going to be 456 plus 123. Put an equal sign, and I'm going to put in my 4 answers. So obviously when I look at that, the answer is 679. So I'm going to put in 679 there. I'm going to put in 670. I might do 669 there. I'm going to do 579 there, and I'm going to do 578 there. So the children have to really think about the question, because they can't just look and go, oh, it must be that one, and work it out logically. They've got to work out the question in their heads and have a go at it. So once you've done that, you're going to go through it and you're going to tick the correct answer. So I'm going to tick that orange box there. That is the correct one. Now, if there are 2 correct answers, I could tick both boxes. However, obviously for this one, there isn't. So I'm going to leave it as 1. Now, up here, when checked, the answers will be given in a random order. So that just means when the questions come up, the correct answer doesn't always stay in the same position. So when children get this question, if they get it again, if they can't remember what the answer is, they can't just automatically go, oh, it was the yellow one, I'll click on the yellow on. The answers move around, so the children have to work out the question again to make sure they get the right answer again. So I'm going to save that one. So that's just your basic text question. You can see down the bottom that's now question 8. Over the side you can change the time limit, so I can make sure that I might put my time limit as 25 seconds for some of them and save that. So now they've got 25 seconds to answer that question before it moves on. I can copy questions, I can delete them, I can go and edit them, and again you've got the random answer order. There's also some other functions you can do. So you've got some maths functions. So if I want to put in like a fraction, if I want to put in a squared number, that kind of thing, I can put in all sorts of things, math symbols, you can get all sorts in there. There's so many different things. I mean, I don't even know what half these down here are. They Latin or Greek alphabets? I'm not sure. But there's loads of different things, all the way up to logs that I remember doing, and sine functions, that's like A-level maths. For any age, this works really, really well. You can also pop in some images, so you can put in the image gallery. Obviously, you might want to search for your own images, so if you screenshot some exam questions, you can put in your own exam questions into there and have the answers down the bottom. You can also do audio, however, that requires Blooket Plus. So you have to sign up to I think it's like £4 a month, it's £40 a year, something like that. You have to sign up to that, but then you can read the questions. So I could read into that, and again, that's really good for children that maybe struggle with their reading. You can read them the question out loud, they can listen to it and then answer it. So really, really good way of doing the questions. So once you've done all your questions, and I'm going to leave this one as this one now because I will be deleting this at the end, I've not spent a lot of time on it. Once you have made all your questions, you can just save the set. So then you can see in my sets, I've got Mr. W's math quiz. It's never been played, but it's there ready to play with the class. Now I can host it, and as we showed you in the last video, which do go have a look at, you can go through, pick whichever game mode you want and have a go at doing it. So first of all, I might say, in fact, if we do go through and show you that this game mode, because last time we did Gold Quest, so do go have a look if you want to see Gold Quest. It's really good fun. But you can do something, so Blook Rush and Battle Royale have something else in there. So you can host the game and you can set the children into teams. So you can put, for each team, obviously there's instructions, you can set the energy, how many lives each team's got, and then you can get rid of the student counts if you're not making the accounts, and then you can host the quiz. And that'll put all the children in different teams. You can shuffle the teams around, move them, do it randomly, however you want, but you'll make the quiz, make the teams, and then they can have a go at doing that one. So yeah, just really, really good, guys. If we try and go back now, again, you can see all the different game modes here that you can have a go at. There's so many of them. They're bringing out more all the time. It's really, really engaging, really fun. So hopefully that's shown you how to make your own set. I'm going to talk a little bit in a future video about how to set homework as this, because over here you can see I've set different bits of homework for my class and they've been having a go at doing them. They've been doing really well. So you can see there all their engagement with the homework. You can see how many people have done it. I'm not going to click on them because they are obviously have names on there that I'm not going to show you guys, but they are really, really good, really easy to see how many they've got right, how long they've spent on it, how they've done. So that works really well. You can set different targets, and it's all it is, you set the homework, you get a link, and you send it out to the children. But yeah, I'll show you that in a future video, how to set that homework. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching this. Hopefully you've understood how to create your own set. And if you do use Blooket in your classroom, do let me know in the comments down below, because I do love hearing about how you guys are using it. And as always, it's just something that hopefully will help you guys in the classroom. So I'll see you very soon. There's a new video on a Tuesday, Friday and a Sunday. Thanks for watching.